What's going on? It is September 8th, and it is Scorpio season. And this is my Zodiac series. I waited a little while to do this. I was actually anticipating it. Scorpio, this is kind of a sign that as far as experience, as far as me being a Virgo, it's one of those signs that says that, basically you should watch out for as far as someone, as far as a potential mate. So let's get into it. The date range for Scorpio is October 23rd to November 21 or the 21st. It's a water sign, and the planet, which is kind of confusing, but the confusion, I just want to say, if you want to know more about like astrology and zodiac signs, it's tons of people on YouTube that have way more depth with this. And it's quite a few people out there, and they have some very exceptional channels, and they just deal with nothing but astrology. So this is a question that you would direct them, because Scorpio, and then also, yeah, if you're a Scorpio or if you know astrology, please educate me in the comment section. Let me know about this, because basically Scorpio is listed as two planets. Okay, the dominant planet of Scorpio is Pluto, and then but it also has Mars as a planet. So that is the question that I would direct towards someone that knows more about astrology. So I did not go in depth in it, because it was like, basically I'm gonna leave that to the people that, really are into astrology very, very much in depth. So the scorpion sign symbol is actually a actual Scorpio, usually a black Scorpio, scorpion, basically. That is the sign of Scorpio. Okay. Personality traits are as follows. Scorpios are extremely passionate, and intimacy is very important to them. They want intelligent and honest partners. Once Scorpios fall in love, they are very dedicated and faithful. However, they enter into a relationship very carefully, because sometimes they need a lot of time to build trust and respect for their partners. Independent and unafraid to blaze their own trail, no matter what others think. Scorpios make a statement whenever, wherever they go. They love debates, aren't afraid of controversy, and won't back down from a debate. They are determined and decisive, and will research until they find out the truth. Some of the famous deceased Scorpios are as follows: Dorothy Dandridge, if you're probably older than, no younger than 30 years old or below, you don't know probably who Dorothy Dandridge is, unless you're very, very intelligent and smart. Dorothy Dandridge is an old actress slash singer slash like juke joint star. Just back in like the early 1900s, this was like basically someone that was the who's who of black. She was like a black celebrity back when, it was, like 1920, 19, hundreds, early 1900s. Um, I got also Minnie Riperton. You also probably won't know who that is, but I guarantee you, if you're a woman and you listen to Minnie Riperton, if you've never listened to listen to her, you would be very, very much more feminine, because she had a very, very angelic, feminine voice. She was literally one of the sounds of the 80s. So also we have Theodore Roosevelt. He was also a Scorpio. He was president of the United States. He did quite a bit. He actually was one of the presidents that implemented Social Security Administration as well as other government subsidies. He is like I think he was one of the presidents, if I'm not correct, that is responsible for the New Deal. Okay, so another recent death is Prodigy, aka Albert Johnson of the group Mobb Deep. Very very intelligent rapper MC from Queens, New York. Okay, and famous Scorpios. We got Sean P. Diddy Combs. We got Drake, Whoopi Goldberg. I didn't know Whoopi Goldberg was a Scorpio, or actually, I ain't know none of these people that I mentioned was actually Scorpios or whatever. So, Whoopi Goldberg, Michael Jai White, Julia Roberts. Julia Roberts is kind of quiet. She was doing a lot of movies in the 90s and 80s. Her claim to fame is a movie it's called Pretty Woman. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I think it's Pretty Woman. Future, yeah, and I'm trolling a little bit. I did notice I didn't know any of these people were actually Scorpios. Sierra, his um baby mama. Uh, I can see why that didn't work because I talked to another YouTuber by the name of Shop Talk. He actually was in a relationship with a Scorpio. And a lot of times, like myself, I was actually married to a Virgo, and I'm a Virgo. It's very it's hard to deal with someone that has the same sign that you have, because it's like, I would say it's like dating or having the relationship, intimate relationship, sexual relationship with your like freaking sister or some shit like that. It's not cool. that's that's what it's like. I would have to say. If you definitely, if you disagree, agree, comment below. Uh, because yeah, I went to the same ballpark. Basically, I got with someone that was of the same sign. And you know what? I will say this. I did leave out some things in Virgo when I talked about it because it just passed. Um, as far as I know, I would definitely try to date another Virgo woman because yeah, the sex was great. I mean, a lot of people don't know Virgos are like closet freaks, so yeah, Virgo women are very, very good. So I just need somebody. I need another case to add to my studies. But anyway, moving along, you got Matthew McConaughey. He's the actor who's in Lincoln. Yeah, Lincoln. He was in a lot of other movies, but I can't remember any of them. But I do know I do like Lincoln. Do like Lincoln's right, and he's in the Lincoln commercials. So yeah, that's that guy. So yeah, Sammy Sosa, Cub. He's actually Sammy Sosa. A lot of people don't know. Not before he played for the Cubs, he played for the White Sox. I'm a White Sox fan. Grew up in the South Side, so I was actually born on the North Side. But I was watching the Cubs World Series, and I definitely was rooting for him. That was not hating. Okay, but yeah, Sammy Sosa. One thing I will say, they really shit on him because he was one of the greatest Cubs players, even though the whole steroid era kind of like tarnished him. But I mean, come on, man. I don't think that freaking what's the guy that played for St. Louis Cardinals? I think Mark McGuire or something like that. He's not tarnished, so I don't think Sammy Sosa. You Cubs fans are so freaking childish, man. Grow up, okay? Sammy Sosa is a Cubs legend, okay? And as far as I'm concerned, a White Sox legend as well. But yeah, he's also a Scorpio, and you can leave all the smoke in my comment section. It's okay. Willow Smith is a Scorpio. Very beautiful, you know, young sexy mama, and her sexy mama. That's also a Virgo. Um, yeah. Leonardo DiCaprio is a Scorpio. Anne Hathaway and um, Gabrielle Union, and a lot more. I mean, a lot of Scorpios. But okay, if you just look up famous Scorpios, it'll give you the full list of who's who. But moving along, Scorpio traits are their strengths are they're very independent. Uh, they love the occasional solitude, and they're great at keeping secrets. Okay, quickly mature from adolescence to adulthood. They like to investigate things and research things. They absolutely love sex and can be legendary lovers. In the end, I'm gonna give my personal experience as far as anecdotal, experience with Scorpios. So I'll list all of the tea or whatever. Now, their weaknesses are their moody temperament, can be very annoyed quickly, like to argue and get into conflicts with people. They can be often unapproachable, can hold long-standing grudges, can often be jealous of other people, can be very vengeful. Now, if anything you think is off point, off beat, comment, let me know. If you don't comment, I'll just pretty much in genius fashion just be like, all right, I hit it off the park. Because basically what I did was I took a lot of experience that I've had with Scorpios and I've added it to like the basically different horoscope Zodiac website. So I just added this popular this list from that. So common problems that Scorpio has is STDs, because yeah, they love sex. They Scorpios, yeah, they man, I mean, yeah, they sex. You just look up sex in the dictionary, and the S is Scorpio. Okay, so yeah, they can be more prone to those STDs. Okay. Um, Another thing is fatigue, and that's due to back to sex. Like just sex takes a lot of energy out you. You're trying to go to work, trying to do daily tasks. It's just kind of difficult, man, when you having sex all the time. Oh, that's a wonderful life. Losing a lot of friendships. They lose a lot of friendships due to their jealousy and manipulative behavior. And they suffer from a lot of insomnia. So a lot of times, I think because they like to research and investigate a lot of things and kind of like pry into things and discover things, they constantly thinking, and it sometimes keeps them up at night. Okay. On the serial killer list, it's a four-way tie, and they're a part of that four-way tie of most serial killers. So they're tied with Aquarius, Aries, and Libra. So yeah, Scorpios got that sting, man, and when they sting you, you don't want to be nowhere near that stinger, you know. So Scorpio compatibility, Taurus, Cancer, and Virgo. Okay. Um, because the thing is, it's like water and mud. Okay. Water and mud just goes water and dirt, right? Makes mud. Okay. Mud wrestling. Just think of that. Just focus on that for a little bit. But the recommended careers are therapists, because they're very good at like kind of like being in tune with their passion and their emotions, and a lot of water signs are like really really touchy feely, so they could be very good therapists. Also artists, actresses and actors, and singers because you look like Drake, man. He's very in tune with his emotions, man. He can have the hardest dudes, man, feel soft, man. Touch their soft spot, like tap into their emotions, man. He sings and raps at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they good with that. Um, and also detective. They're very good at investigating things. So I think they would make a very good detective. Now, my personal experience with Scorpios, and my personal experience with Zodiacs is period is like very short because back in my, I guess, the time from the first time I started having relationships when I was like 16 or whatever. I have from 16 to probably, I want to say, let's just say 30. Okay. I'm 40 now, but I didn't keep track of no, I didn't ask every woman I was talking to going out on a date what their zodiac sign was. I was one of those people that was like clueless a little bit, like I didn't really understand or really pay attention to it until like I got older and I started to pay attention to it more. So I might have been with all of the signs. I don't know because I only have like 10 years of like actually focusing in on every single person that I talk to. I get their zodiac, so I know who's who. So as far as my experiences with Scorpios, well, my aunt is a Scorpio, okay? And she's a very sweet woman, very compassionate woman. Um, you know, she don't, I'll say it. I when I used to go live with my aunt and uncle, I heard them getting it on. Yeah, yeah. They don't know that. I never told them, but I heard them getting it on in the other bedroom. I don't know why they had me so close to their bedroom, but anyway, yeah, they love to love getting it on. But my own personal experience, like yeah, yeah, um, yeah, I had a young lady, and she was like kind of, let's just say, it was kind of like a um friends with benefit situation arrangement, and yeah, she was very very compassionate, and she was very happy, and it was like a swamp of a experience. It was like mud wrestling mixed with just, yeah, water on mud, and yeah, it was very very good, good situation, but I'll be always on the lookout for Scorpios. I definitely, they're very 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 much on the radar. But you got to be cautious because yeah, you don't want to be on the bad side of a Scorpio. But yeah, that is my personal anecdote with Scorpio females. I don't think I can remember any other woman that I can recall. I think that's just it. But yeah, it's yeah, quite interesting. But yeah, that is Scorpio. The next zodiac sign, I believe I believe the next one, let's see, let's look at the, fire up a browser and see what the next zodiac call is. I believe it's Sagittarius, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see here. See what it's going on. See what we got up on the calendar. Yep, Sagittarius. So yeah, my friend, he's a Sagittarius, and I'll be talking about that next month. So yep, this is it. Closing it out. This is Broke Genius. This is Zodiac series Scorpio. Like, share, comment, subscribe.